exciting for Stan because it was his first directing gig, and we were there to support him. He kind of stepped out of the design process.
You can really see it starting to come to life. Very dynamic at this point. You know, kind of dead, decaying flesh look. And that was the idea behind it. We wanted to make sure it was very opposite of Alien.
I don't think we realized that Pumpkinhead would become the cult favorite that it became. We were just kind of doing what was fun, and that made it even more rewarding when, you know, the film did well for Stan, and everybody remembers Pumpkinhead.
People always ask us what our favorite monster was, and you always give them the answer, well, that's like trying to pick your favorite child, but really, my favorite child is Pumpkinhead.
Just don't tell the other kids that.
Pumpkinhead is a horror film that has garnered a cult following since its release in 1988. Directed by the legendary Stan Winston, known for his groundbreaking work in special effects, the film tells the haunting tale of a vengeful demon. Summoned through dark magic, the story follows Ed Harley, a man who, driven by his grief and his anger after a tragic accident involving his son, seeks the help of a witch to exact revenge on those responsible. What makes Pumpkinhead particularly intriguing is its blend of folklore, the visceral horror, the titular creature, its grotesque pumpkin-like head and terrifying presence embodies the themes of vengeance, the consequences of man's actions. The film has atmosphere for days. The cinematography, the haunting score, all help to enhance the sense of dread, making every shadow, every little rustle in the woods feel alive with menace, and it's never looked better than on 4K from Scream Factory. Additionally, the film follows deeper themes of loss, the moral implications of revenge, prompting its viewers to consider the cost of their desires. Striking visuals, compelling narrative, and one hell of a great creature feature, Pumpkinhead continues to deliver every single October. Dude, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Grave Media. This is Josh here, checking in on you out there in YouTube land. Welcome to October. Welcome to October 1st, to the spooky as fuck season, my favorite time of year. If you're new here, dude, welcome. Grab a life jacket, buckle up. What we're gonna do here, just a little bit of housekeeping before we get into tonight's video, is every day we are going to talk about a horror movie. That's kind of what we do already, but we're going to make sure to pepper you every day with a Halloween watch list recommendation. Follow the bouncing ball. Part 1 was put out over the weekend. I'm going to do part 2 this weekend, so you can kind of follow along. Maybe you need a new movie to watch. Maybe you don't like this one. Maybe you're kind of sick of everything that you've been watching. That's what we're here for. We're going to go through the movies that I'm personally going to watch this Halloween. Now, I might give you some alternates. I might say, hey, you've already watched that? Cool, man. Hit me up. I'll give you another recommendation. Totally cool. This is the spooky as fuck watch list, and we're going to get into it right now. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, all those things people try to tell you to get you to watch their channel. If you want to, likes work really, really well. Comment, let me know what you're watching. What are you excited for? What are your blind spots? What are some films that you kind of always want to watch every Halloween, but you run out of time? Personally, behind baseball, we're moving the curtain for a second. I was talking to my little brother yesterday, and we were like, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Halloween off because I want to be able to have coffee and watch horror movies all day Halloween without having to work 9 to 5 and come home and try to, get the house ready and trick or treat and go to a stupid party and have booze and blah, 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 right? All the things people do. So kind of cool that we're going to be able to just sit down 5 or 10 minutes every day, right around 5 p.m. I'm going to hit you with a new video. Tonight is my absolute favorite way to start October. It's been this way for 12, 13 fucking years. I don't even know. And we swear on this channel a lot. So fucking just get ready, man. I'm so excited. Every Halloween, October 1st, we go with the immortal, the legendary, the masterclass Stan Winston's directorial debut from 1988, Scream Factory's own Pumpkinhead on 4K. This right here, for me, it's Halloween, man. That's just what it is. It doesn't feel like Halloween until I put this on. And what I do kind of the week before, so the past couple of days, is I get all my stuff down from the attic above me. True story here. Before we get into this, are we in the trust tree? Can I be embarrassing for a second? Let me just get ready for this. So yesterday, I've been slacking over the weekend. I did not get up in the attic because it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's 12 feet. Okay, so I got the ladder out right next to me and I put it up. And over here, I got a little place to wedge it, and I've got about 5 Halloween totes. My totes are big. They're not like those little mini ones you get from Walmart. We're talking giant fucking totes. Okay, so I get up there. I have my phone out here playing some music or some YouTube or whatever's going on, because I've got just enough light up there so I can see, because it was about 5 o'clock. My wife gets home at 5:30 with my son. Okay, so I was trying to surprise them and have everything down so they could decorate last night. Our tradition is we're going to watch Sleepy Hollow, as you know, it'll be playing while people are decorating, right? Sleepy Hollow is just kind of what we do. So I get up there, I get 4 or 5 totes all lined up, and I'm ready to start coming down. I put my first foot on the ladder, and it starts to go, like, oh shit. I push the first tote back, because as I'm coming down, I got pressure on me, so I push it up there a little bit. I'm like, hey, buddy, chill for a second, okay? I'm going to come down. Just a second. So I put the first tote. I put my foot back on the ladder and goes, So now I got half of my body kind of hanging off of the ladder, and now what I thought was predictable is totally fucked, and I start to kind of do like a little pull-up, and I pull myself back up, and now I'm dangling at the top. So I make a decision. Hey, should I try to put a little bit more weight on this ladder? Should I try to jump? I've got like this big area by this half stack. Can I like wedge one of my legs there and maybe just do a little something or other to try to, do I jump on this desk where my laptop is and try to like offset everything and throw the camera? I'm like, no, I don't do any of that. Should I pull a Clark W. Griswold? I put a little more weight on the fucking ladder and it falls. So I'm trapped. For at least 30 minutes, my wife was texting me before, hey, I got plants coming home from work. Can you please park in the garage so I don't have to drag them from the street? I'm stuck up there. I don't have a phone. And my YouTube recommendation, like I built a little playlist, it ends. It's over. So the sound stops, the rain starts, and I'm stuck in my attic. There's these massive fucking spiders up there. Not a big deal. Not really afraid of spiders, but I see one dead. I'm going to send a picture. Maybe I'll pin it in the comments. The biggest fucking spider I've ever seen in my life is up there. Okay, and I got all these totes, so now I just got free time. I start looking through the totes, and I can hear, I live in like a little HOA kind of cul-de-sac, a little development. I hear cars. Nobody stops. Cars. Long story short, my legs are hanging like this, just kind of flipping, flopping, like right above where I'm at. And my wife's like, why the hell did you not park on this? Why didn't you move? I thought you were going to be in the garage. Let's get going. I was like, I'm stuck. I'm just happy to see you. And so my son comes out. He's like, hand me the tote. And I was like, put your feet on the ladder, please. I am ready to get down. So stupid of me. That'll be the last time I ever try to go up into my attic without somebody here to pound on the door, or at least have my phone, dude. That was a fucking rookie move. Just trying to surprise everybody. So that's how my evening started last night with a little Sleepy Hollow, right into tonight. Pumpkinhead has got Lance Hendrickson. It's got one of the coolest fucking creature features from Stan Winston fucking ever to exist. Okay? I think that this is a great little vengeful demon story, a little bit of witchcraft, a little bit of, I want to say like West Virginia, maybe a little bit of that Kentucky action, right? They're definitely drinking a lot of Jim Beam down there. And what we have is we have Ed Harley, who owns this shop with his son, Harley's Grocery, Harley's Pitch and Pull, whatever you want to call it. And he's out there, he's got his dog, and they're just trying to sell some produce, they're trying to sell some gas, maybe a little Pepsi Cola to the locals. And what ends up happening is these kids come through with their motorcycle and they hit his son. His son is killed, not quite instantly, but enough to where Ed decides he's going to wrap him in a blanket and go see one of the town locals to try to find out about this vengeful spirit named Pumpkinhead. Now, everybody warns him, this is not the place. You don't want to go up there on Razorback Holla, right? That's where the witch lives. He goes to the witch. She tries to talk him out of it. Vengeance is bad. You're going to hate it. It's going to be painful. And we got all kinds of like fucking crazy shots inside this witch's place. You got tarantulas and you got fucking owls and moths and like all these fucking cobwebs, all these fucking like dripping fucking candles going, and just this outline of this fucking witch, Haggis the witch. You can see through her hair like fucking beach grass, man. Beachcomb Haggis. Fucking incredible scene. Takes about 10 minutes for him to go up there and figure out what he has to do to try to get vengeance for his son, which is to bring a demon back from the dead and into our world to go ahead and take care of these little sons of bitches that killed his kid. What happens then is that some of the fucking kids that did it on these dirt bikes and motorcycles feel bad. The other half are like, hey, I can't be caught for this. I don't want to go to jail. Some trouble ensues, and what ends up happening is Pumpkinhead kills every fucking body. He comes for everybody. You cannot get rid of his vengeance. Keep away from Pumpkinhead unless you're tired of living. This is fucking badass. This is one of my favorite fucking Halloween movies, man. It's just got a vibe. There's not a lot of actual pumpkins until they go to Razorback Hollow, and he has to dig up this pumpkin, and there's this Pumpkinhead, this little like creature, this demon, this fucking something or other. And there's pumpkins like all around the fucking gravesite. It's got this crazy like rain and fog and fucking thunder. The moon's crazy. It's just lit up in blue. This is a perfect start of your spooky as fuck season watch list as you're going to get, and I think that it pays everything off in a huge way. And if you're not watching Pumpkinhead, just take one of your nights. You don't got to watch it tonight. I'm going to put it out here in just a second. Do yourself a solid, man. Watch Pumpkinhead for the first time. Forever, this thing was lost on Blu-ray. Now, I have it on VHS, DVD. I think I have 2 Blu-rays because I got a combo pack maybe of something else. We're not going to talk about Blood Wings, but that is a great little DVD if you can ever find it. Super expensive, but Pumpkinhead on 4K from Scream Factory, forever it looked very like just muddy, and the colors were still like kind of orange, and the reds were all like muted and fucking blown out. This has just a little bit of fucking grain. The music sounds fucking real good. It's in Dolby Vision, okay? It's got DTS HD. If you got a Dolby Atmos system, you're gonna get quite a bit of pump for your hump, all right? This fucking thing rocks. It has never looked this good. Does it have special features? Of course, it ported everything over from the other Scream Factory Blu-ray that you just need right here. This thing looks so good on 4K. I'm hyping it right now. I got nothing to sell. I'm not going to give you a code because I don't really have any copies of this to give away, but if you don't have this, maybe you've got the Scream Factory Steelbook, and that's fucking damn cool. If this wouldn't have came out first, I'd have the Steelbook, but I can't double dip everything, right? So Pumpkinhead fucking rocks. If you want to go out and try to find films like this, go. Scream Factory is having a sale right now, free promotion. Go on there. Everything is like from 25 to like 80% off. You can pick up this title, guys. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow, October 2nd. What are we talking about? You're gonna have to fucking tune in to see. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to find movies through me, through my link, go to themovieroom.com. Use my code BEYOND10. If you like Valoria Video, another partner of mine, use Beyond the Grave 10, and you'll save 10% off your next order. Guys, have a great Halloween season. We're back. Take care. Cheers.